Hello and welcome to the Arctera Insight platform, a cutting-edge surveillance intelligence platform designed to empower e-com surveillance and e-discovery teams with real-time visibility and proactive threat detection. And because administrators also manage many other cloud solutions, well, they appreciate a platform that makes their jobs easier. So having a single interface to manage everything makes a big difference in their day-to-day work. And the Insight platform provides just the right level of alerts and reports to help them stay on top of things. And one of the most impactful features for e-com surveillance customers is the platform's communication capture capabilities. All the connectors are consolidated in one place, eliminating the need to log in to multiple apps or systems. Whether it's email, chat, financial platforms, mobile or text, everything is accessible and manageable from a single interface. Now, voice remains a top priority because effective voice capture is critical for all regulated institutions. And configuring audio and video is seamless, thanks to the wide range of supported recorders, including Variant, Verba, and Dubba, along with a generic collector that can ingest data from NICE and other recording systems. And we also configure platforms like Microsoft Teams and Zoom directly, and we're excited that support for Cloud9 Trader Voice has now been added. And later in this demo, we will showcase how voice review is performed and how all this comes together in practice. And we're also delighted to show our latest addition, ChatGPT and Copilot connectors. These were highly requested enhancements from our customers such as Ameriprise, Nomura, Harbor Capital, BP, and others. And look out for our new AI browser plugin, able to mask sensitive data in ChatGPT prompts, which will be shown later on in this demo. And finally, with evolving regulatory requirements, it's now critical for e-com surveillance teams to demonstrate that all communication flowing into the platform is being captured and monitored. And this is where the daily reconciliation reports become indispensable, offering clear visibility into the status of all communication sources required for compliance review. And the one on your screen now shows a detailed analysis of items captured for financial and collaboration applications used by monitored employees. And this report is for all the voice and video communications captured into the platform. These are carefully monitored by the compliance teams to ensure all communication is captured and available for review, and readily available for any audits. But now, you have potentially hundreds of thousands of these emails, voice, and instant messages being captured all day and night. So how do you save the reviewer's time? By reducing the noise, the false positives. Well, at the same time, alert them to the risky communication. That is, communication that might result in costly fines and reputation. And so what you're looking at now is a real differentiator for our customers. And this really does define us from our competitors. This is our classification engine. And our classification engine comes with hundreds of out-of-the-box and fully customizable policies, such as the one on your screen. We've got items for banking, financial, healthcare, personal data, federal, AI, language detection, and many transparent policies that we'll take you through now. Let's consider a few popular ones with our e-com surveillance customers. And we're going to start down here with market abuse. Now, the market abuse policy, like all the other transparent policies, I'll call that because the logic is available for customers to ensure that the criteria meets their individual requirements, such as insider trading. They are then able to refine and modify the particular policies or patterns to suit their requirements. Another widely used policy is used to detect off-channel signaling in communication, such as let's move this to WhatsApp or iMessage. And this is really important when it comes to compliance monitoring. E-surveillance customers can then ensure that the proper channels, approved and unapproved, are added or removed from here. Again, it's fully editable. We also have policies that leverage AI in sentiment analysis, such as the client concerns policy, because detecting the sentiment of a conversation can really change its meaning and can be the difference between a false positive and something that really needs to be reviewed and investigated. We have our language identification policies that leverage AI to detect language, including our multi-language policy. When an individual potentially changes a language or is speaking to a different individual in a different language, this could potentially be something that needs investigating and translating. And it's important to note that all these transparent policies are co-developed with industry experts and then, of course, tested by our customers. They are then released so that other regulated organizations can benefit. And finally, we also need to remove the noise, the false positives that can waste much of the reviewer's time. So what you're looking at here is just one of the policies that exclude things like out-of-office replies and read receipts. Let's now have a look at tags. Now, tags are associated with policies, and they enhance policy level identification. But they can also modify how long data is kept for. And this can be based on the content. And modifying the retention period of the data can be configured as the data comes in if required. But now often the compliance team require an alert to go out even before the reviewer starts their day, something that needs immediate attention. And for this, we have real-time alert capabilities, where a compliance officer can be alerted by email right away when the violation is triggered. And so the moment of violation is detected so that any issues can be addressed before the review day even begins. And what's really great to finish off on is the ability to test individual policies or select all the policies that the organization wishes to enable and perform an analysis on it. And within a few seconds, you can get a fuller understanding and an analysis about your data, sensitive files, and the sentiment score. And you can then download a CSV file and use that to analyze the information.